I just want it bust on my neck, BBS on my teeth. Pull up on a nigga with a scope, make him shake hard. 97 bullets left in this AR. Jump man, 23, play hard. Sweet ass nigga, you belong in the gay bar. I took your bitch and I fucked her face hard. Niggas talking tough, we pull up to your boulevard. We 50 deep and we brought like 10 cars. Guns on deck and we don't got gun cards.
Hey yo, what's gang YouTube, man? It's your boy Rock. Come back out another video, another bang. Y'all know how to get down, man. Hey, look, I'm late. I know I'm late on this, but today I got Cjdachamp, the Nonchalant trials of Jinwoo, bruh. So I'm finna go ahead and get into this. It's 21 minutes. We're going to get into it, for we can't waste time. But let's go.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life.
I know you did.
Rampage Jackson.
I know your videos be long edit. His videos take weeks to edit.
Doing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced.
Yup.
Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out, they just wanted straight mono panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jinwoo.
Straight
so prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't right, come on, bro. Every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro?
Come on, bro. He was hiding his abilities, bro. He was hiding his abilities. He can't just jump in like that.
Trials.
You know what I'm saying? Save a nigga, woo. You feel
yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta ask for the
actually dive into Exhibit A. Let's get a little context on Mr. Jinwoo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest rank is in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jinwoo was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jinwoo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jinwoo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a...
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. For niggas to be excited when you pull up to hop in the gate and they automatically know this supposed to be easy since you here, bro, that's fucked up. That's crazy. That's tough. That's tough. Having a motherfucker pull up and then you like, yo, this gonna be easy. We got this nigga here, bro. That's crazy.
You walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name.
I want to know what
heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this nigga every time like, Jinwoo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen.
He really did.
Him and his party found a secret dungeon.
He had them nurses in the fiending, boy.
They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start licking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style.
Was I the only one who laughed at the dude who decided to run? He was so confident in his ability to run towards outside. Like, dude was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fast. I can run." So you just go leave everybody else? Hey, you just go leave everybody else, huh? When he got incinerated, I was like, "Ha ha, that what you get? That what you get?" He said, "Hey man, I'm just fast, man. I'm fast. I can get out of here." So you not gonna bring nobody with you? Like, you just gonna leave us?
Split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And
my man had a family. I knew he was gonna die when he said, "I got a family." Yeah, bro.
To sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwoo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally...
Hey, man. If I ever had the opportunity to get superpowers, the only superpower I would want is the ability to get stronger by myself. Have a video game system embedded in my body, bro. If I had a video game system, like this dude got a video game system, where like he can do simple tasks and get like 30 times stronger in the span of like 10 minutes. Like what?
Get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A.
Bro, them little clips that they be doing is just be A1. This
man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong. But you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to steal the ass. Like, this nigga sucks. But he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jinwoo met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight.
I would have left that lobby.
Told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I would have left that lobby.
And this is when Jinwoo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jinwoo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jinwoo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the scores, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment. Capiche?
It's on the mining equipment is on this nigga back. Like y'all didn't put 2 to 2 together. Cause during that moment, I was like, ain't that the mining equipment? My fault, bro. My camera is just not focusing right now. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, when I peeped it, I was like, yo, the minor equipment on Jinwoo bag. What we doing, bro?
Leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jinwoo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? Hey, I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinwoo killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jinwoo and we'll let you live. But Jinwoo was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwoo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwoo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. This was so funny to me. How they was like, yo, you held back. He was like,
no, I didn't. Wait, no, I don't remember holding back. I don't remember holding back. But yeah, man, you can't be holding back like that, man. We wanted you to kill him, man. I don't remember holding back, bro.
Tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jinwoo and was like, let me give you a reality.
I feel like he had the most soothing death out of all of them. To be honest, I realized Jinwoo just like chopped his head off. But still, he had the most soothing death because everybody else was scared. Everybody else got it worse.
You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh? With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, Nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
So Jinwoo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, poof! Hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God,
Quintuple kill.
This man just
they need to hurry up and come out with the
all
third
6 of them
season.
to send them back to the lobby.
I'm tired of
But these were
rereading
not
the goddamn
only human
album.
bodies Woo called oh no, because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And
Join Planet Fitness today and save. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, Jinwoo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga.
What?
Then when Jinwoo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwoo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your back line and kill your healer?
No.
I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get they ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jinwoo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter. And Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say,
Hey, look,
usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong.
No, look.
Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks.
Right.
This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So
Nah, CJ, that's not a regular nigga. Nah, that nigga has been on record training S-rings how to use a sword. Now he ain't no slouch when it comes to he's strong. He's strong. You know what I'm saying? He's strong. And he can use mana, and he can use his mouth. He used stuff effectively, bro. I like the way he fight, cause he does it just because he got powers and shit. He don't give up on how to use a regular sword. He don't give up on it. You feel me? But he was still like, you feel me? But I understand why Jinwoo stepped back on this. He had a lot of other cases where it's like, yo, jump in. But this case, I actually understood this case because Unk ain't no slouch for real. Like, you know.
oh, woo! Why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you can read your opponent?
Don't worry, Unk was getting whooped up. But then, like, but Unk was getting at him because bro was a little bit. He was like, hey man, dude, you kind of annoying.
So you could download him to beat him later, like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care, too little too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jinwoo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit.
Hey man, that's
Serial ore farmer, bro. Now Taeshik Kong wasn't an
idiot.
idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew off the rip, he ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match.
Yep.
But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae-shik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Tae-shik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took. And that man Tae-shik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again!
You're cheating. You're cheating.
like, bro,
You're
just
cheating.
look at his
You're
face,
cheating.
man. He knew it was over. Bro
What's
can
up, man?
heal
You're
himself.
cheating. You're cheating.
And he has a spare healer in his back line. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with.
You're
so
cheating.
it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming
Straight
over
ore
his
farming.
body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Cjdachamp became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jinwoo tribe.
That's Exhibit A. What do you got for Exhibit B? Where we going with Exhibit B?
Take what you do best and create a website that's worthy of it.
Right, ladies and
what we
gentlemen,
going for
Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon
Is
bosses.
it the,
I mean, this is the same
Demon
dude
Mario?
who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane.
That
But
dog
there
whooped
was
his
one.
ass. That dog whooped his ass. Okay, that dog was whooping that ass. Boy, that dog whooping that ass. Boy, if he didn't drink them potions, he would have been fucked up.
Boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied eagle.
know this fight traumatized my boy.
Motherfucker,
I know
like
this
he
fight
just jumped out
traumatized
of
my
Dark
boy,
Souls
bro.
3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Igris looked at bro and said,
Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
So
Oh,
Igris
God.
speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He
Lord.
was not playing with
Hey, that
bro.
was
Then he
shook.
strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass.
yeah.
Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Igris had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes, and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger
best
ain't
part
gonna
of
do
the verse.
nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Igris,
Throw
being
hands.
a gentleman, decided,
Aight.
Oh, we throwing hands.
Okay, bro.
I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him.
My man Igor said, man, you want to throw the hands? I don't need a sword either. I don't need a sword either, buddy. Let me put this down.
This man is a demon! And Igris wasted no time. Bro stood there in ore farm for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest. But he could not land a single hit. Igris
My boy Jinwoo was swinging up things,
but while
bro.
Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Igris. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut. then to the
That
back
boy didn't
while
even
making
touch the
him
floor.
flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress
Hey man, I stand on this one thing. Jinwoo was not supposed to win this fucking fight. I wanted him to lose this fight and then come back and re-challenge him. I did not want him to win this fight, honestly. People wanted him to win this fight. I wanted him to lose this fight. And, well, I think this was just his one time. I think this was going to be like his one time. So, I don't
to him like,
come on, bitch ass
Maybe
nigga.
you would've-
Show
he
me
was
that
fucking-
you worthy of this throne.
Never mind.
Or sit here and die like a bitch.
so Egress uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to
fucking plot armor, man.
catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing
Right there. If he would have dodged and did that. But I don't know. I'm complaining. I still fuck with it. Right? But I wished he would have just dodged that instead of catching that with his hand. Because motherfucker, your armor wasn't that sturdy this entire time. Well, yes it was. I'm just talking shit. Because now that I think about it, it was. Because Jinwoo did say if he didn't have that armor on, his bones would probably be turned into mush. Because that motherfucker was pummeling his ass.
some damage to this man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said,
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done
Nah,
yet.
yeah,
So shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this.
Pause, yeah,
Bro
pause,
started
pause.
tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again.
Pause.
But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwoo trials.
Definitely got more to tell.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Dick's epic
No,
fourth.
we ain't do the outro. But, hey, man. Hey, that's Jinwoo. That's Jinwoo. I can't say much, man. The original link gonna be down in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go support CJ. Y'all know how we get down, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one. Deuces.